Breaking. To my dear listeners, I greet you from wherever you're listening from. Dreadful bandit Kingpin Belotoji writes shocking letter to Buhari holders. Dreadful bandit Kingpin Belotoji writes shocking letter to Buhari holders. To my dear listeners, stay tuned as I read today's news. In November, the federal government, under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, finally listened to the call for bandits to be declared as terrorists. This is as the Federal High Court in Abuja officially declared bandit groups as terrorists. The ruling was declared by Justice Taiwo. Taiwo specifically held that activities of Yan Bindijal and Yataada bandit groups constitute acts of terrorism. According to reports, the judge gave the ruling after an ex parte motion the federal government filed through the Federal Ministry of Justice. The move was made as part of efforts to curb banditry. There have, however, been some deadly attacks since then. One notorious bandit identified as Belotoji has been identified as being behind one of the deadly attacks. In December, an Islamic group, Muslim Rights Concern (MURIC), named Belotoji as the bandit behind the recent killings in Sokoto State. At the time, 23 travelers had been burnt and killed in Sokoto. Shortly after the deadly attack, MURIC's director, Professor Ishaq Akintola, in a statement said Toji, a bandit leader, had earlier vowed to kill about 150 people. The group used the opportunity to call on the Nigerian army to fish out the bandits' leader, either dead or alive. According to Murik, getting Toji is integral to defeating banditry in Sokoto and Zamfara states. Sahara reporters report. He said sources close to the Sokoto branch of Murik have reported the strong nexus between one Belotoji, a notorious bandit, and insecurity in Sokoto and Zamfara states. He coordinates almost all attacks and he was allegedly behind the barbaric shooting and burning of passengers in a bus in Sokoto last week. Currently, he is believed to be somewhere in the eastern part of Sokoto. He was the one who challenged the government sometime in August 2021, demanding the release of his father, or else about 150 people kidnapped around Shinkafi would be slaughtered. More than 500 people have been killed by bandits under the leadership of Belotoji within the last 6 months between Isa, Sabon Beni, Raba and Goroyo local government. Hundreds of bandits take their inspiration from him. The Nigerian military needs to find this dangerous man, nail him, and bandits in Sokoto and Zamfara zone will be in disarray. A commando-style operation may become necessary in order to neutralize Belotoji, but he must be found at all costs, dead or alive. As Nigerians await the end of Toji, there are reports that he has written a letter to the President of Nigeria. According to a report by Sahara reporters, the bandit kingpin allegedly addressed the letter to President Muhammadu Buhari, Zamfara State Governor Bello Matawali, and the Emir of Shinkafi. According to the letter, Toji said he and his man would like to have a meeting with traditional and religious leaders in Nigeria. Toji also noted that he would like controversial Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi to also be part of the meeting, as according to him, Gumi is the one who understands bandit. The letter, as published by Daily Trust, reads, "We are grateful to God who has given us this opportunity to bring this message to the Emir of Shinkafi through the Governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Muhammad Bello Matawali Baraden Maradun, and to the President Muhammadu Buhari. This is a letter originally written in Hausa as seen below, from Muhammad Bello Toji Kachala, the one we all know about. Having said that, I want the Emir of Shinkafi, the Governor of Zamfara, and the President to look up to Allah and His Prophet. The purpose of this letter is as follows. the killings of people going on in which not been publicized, the killings by bandits, herdsmen, kidnapping for ransom, and even by security agents are our making. All this will come to an end by the grace of Allah. The government will have to play its part to ensure that this is achieved. As long as ethnicity and tribalism are eliminated, we need to all remain as one big family and forgive one another as Allah commands. Your Highness, we would like to have a sit down with the traditional rulers in this country and also the religious leaders. If this is done, I, Mohammed Bello Toji Kachala, will make sure to disarm all my men and hand over all our arms to the government of Nigeria. As long as the government promises to take care of us the way it is, taking care of the rest of the country and stop the stigmatization of my people. Your Highness, I want to assure you that we are not in contention with the government of Nigeria and we do not want any other country apart from this. We are not seeking power of any kind, rather the ugly things we Fulanis are facing in this country have pushed us to react the way we do and made us want to defend ourselves to the detriment of the peace of the nation. Your Highness, we are not thieves. We don't mean to harm anyone. This letter is not born out of deception, and we would not want to be deceived. Everything should be done in transparency for Allah's sake and for the sake of the peace of our nation. So we can go back to the way we were in the past. We should all be law abiding and allow the security agents to do their job and punish anyone found wanting. No form of arms would be seen with anyone except in the hands of the security agent as it's supposed to be. Your Highness, this is our last request, just as we said earlier. We would like to make sure that all traditional rulers and all our Muslim leaders, most especially Sheikh Ahmad Abubakar Gumi, to be present at this meeting. This is because he is the only one who understands us, and he has been praying us visits to sympathize with us. He has been preaching to us, and we have seen the effectiveness of his messages in our lives. We only want the peaceful existence of everyone in this country. May Allah give us all the strength to keep these promises without fail. This letter is from Muhammad Bello Toji Kachala. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the comment section and tell us what your view is all about today's news. Thank you.